Good evening and welcome to the couch with me, Ama Pratt. Well, this evening is Wednesday. So obviously, like we do every Wednesday, we are going to be reviewing a book. Now, the book we are reviewing this evening, very interesting, very, very interesting title. The title is Kissing and Your Health. Kissing and Your Health. Now, if you are like me, then this title obviously, would pique your interest. So this book is by a couple of authors. There are 4 of them. There's Ofori-Appiah, there's Ezekiel, Oti-Boadi, there's Baah, Richard, Kwabena, and then of course there's the ever lovely Ofori-Appiah. Sorry guys, I didn't add anything to your names. Ofori-Appiah. Now, if you're an ardent follower of this show, then you know Cindy. She happens to be a public health nurse, and she's been gracious enough to spend most of her Tuesday evenings with us, and she's been educating us on so many health issues. Now, I know that you do love her because when she's here, the feedback is amazing. So Cindy, together with 3 gentlemen, have written this book, Kissing and Your Health, and I think that it's only befitting that this evening we give the floor to Cindy and her co-writers to tell us all about Kissing and Your Health. You know that ordinarily I'll take a break now and ask that you go drink water. Well, you drink water, just not now because we are late. So today we just, dive into the conversation. Hello! Cindy, hi! Looking lovely as always.
You too.
And me and you, we always coordinating.
I don't know.
See the black inner. And we always we are in sync.
You know.
Kindred spirit. Welcome. Always lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Always. Okay. Next to Cindy, we have Evans. Ofori-Appiah. Hi, Evans. Welcome to the couch.
Thank you.
How does it feel, the couch?
It's very nice.
Okay. Very soft and comfortable. Yes. Nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
I need the viewers to understand that the couch is very special. Yeah, it's very, very special. And then we have Ezekiel, Oti-Boadi. Hi. How are you finding the couch?
That's okay.
Oh.
Because I have some in the house, so.
Your own is not like this. What is you have some in the house? Yours is not like this. Please.
I think the color just changed, but I have one in the house. So.
What color is yours?
Mine is black.
Where did you get it?
From the carpenters, of course.
Wow! You went to your... Please, this our couch is special. You see the way you said it's comfy and soft.
Special couch.
You sit in it for a while. I'll ask you again.
I know.
I'll ask you again how you're feeling with the couch. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
You.
Okay, so who is going to tell me why we chose to write about kissing? I don't want Cindy to talk first.
Yeah,
Cindy,
thank you.
I want somebody else to tell me why kissing. Kissing.
Okay, we had really wanted to write something on sex education, right? But somebody would just know our intention if we just start with sex education. So we wanted something catchy that when everybody sees, they will be interested. They want to know what is inside. That's why we chose to use the topic Kissing and Your Health.
So essentially, you decided to trick us.
Yes, something like that.
So this is a typical matricule situation we have going on here.
So it's everything about sex education.
Okay.
You see that in the Ghanaian setting, sex, when you talk about sex, people are like you're a sports person and stuff like that. And
you talk about that a lot in the book.
Yes.
When you read
and so
the introduction.
To just get people's minds away from sex, we made it kissing. But when you read the book, you know that we're talking about sex.
There's a lot of sex in the book.
Yeah. Just to educate them.
We also realize that, sex education is somehow, we fall short within our curriculum. In terms of the GS kind of curriculum for the students and the pupils. And most of them are doing their own things anyhow. And we being health professionals, a little research here, and they realize the health aspect was deteriorating when it comes to sex education and kissing. So if we bring a book and a sex, the society will kind of target us in what kind of book is this?
we don't want it. We don't want such book for my family. Or I don't want to read.
You'll be reading a book and you put it down.
Yes. It's quite, so much like, what is this? So we brought the kissing and your health. We should have just gone like kissing. But I realize we are doing the main thing is the health, because we love the health of the youth and the leaders of this world. That's how come we came with us. Yeah.
Okay. So then I think I should do a little backtracking. So we do a little bit of background. Cindy, I know your background. Public health. What's your background?
I'm also a nurse.
Okay.
I'm also a nurse.
Okay.
I'm working for Ghana Health Service.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You have a. Oh, okay. Okay. You're a registered nurse.
Yes.
You went to Valley View University.
Yes.
You are a teaching assistant, a clinical instructor with the School of Nursing.
Yes.
Oh, wow. And you've published articles, and you have 2 other books. What are the titles of those other books?
One is pediatric health nurse. Pediatric health nurse. That's for nurses.
Okay.
That's for nurses. And then we have another one on breastfeeding.
On breastfeeding?
Yes, it's
Oh,
yet
when were
to
you
come
born?
out. It's yet to
When I
come
needed
out.
you.
I don't have any breast milk there.
Now I can ask if I have breast milk.
For now, we don't have
For now, you're seeing. When I needed you. Okay.
There's nowhere to be found.
Okay. Ezekiel, what's your background?
I'm also with Ghana Health Service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also finished Valley View University.
Okay.
We were teaching assistants. And I think that's it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you also have some other articles. Oh, is it the same book?
The same thing, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cindy, are you part of those other books as well?
Partly.
Partly.
Yes.
Okay.
But one thing is we have one passion.
Yeah.
All
The
of
3 of
you.
us.
Let's
I'll see the
see.
4 of us. The other person missed.
Okay.
We missed him today.
Okay.
We have one passion. Apart from the nursing background, you see, nursing is very broad. Like medicine is so broad. But our passion is with maternal and child health. So if you realize the books earlier on is pedics, and breastfeeding. So everything about women, children, fertility is our passion. We love that.
Things like that.
Yeah.
I think you are the 4 people to know.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to know you. Okay, so now let's let's stay outside the book first.
Okay.
Why this cover? Why the cover? Why these colors? Whose design? First of all, is it okay? First of all, who is this? Like, who are these 2 people? This lovely couple.
Before even to speak, I would say they are Ghanaians.
Yes.
We didn't want to use
Yes. I can tell from the print.
the foreign pictures, to
But the
depict
foreign
what we are
pictures
talking
are in
about.
the back.
That's how come it's at the back.
Yeah, it's a blend.
It's at the back.
Okay.
And if you look at the back, we've minimized,
Okay.
the size. But then the front is Ghanaians. These are couple.
But they are not kissing.
They are
That
not.
was a little disappointing
about.
for me.
They are in the act.
They are
They are not in the act.
They are about. In
They are about to be in the
yes.
act.
Because
There's
Okay.
the
I think if we need them right now, they'll kiss.
Okay, I get it.
Eye contact is there.
Yeah. So in the next couple of minutes.
Yes, they'll do that.
Okay. Because I was like, oh, why are they not kissing?
Kissing.
It was a little disappointing for me.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked to couple of people. Some of them, the wife will understand.
The man will not. Next time, please come. We have plenty people here who are willing to
You
kiss.
never knew. Next time.
We have a lot of people here
And
who are
you
very eager to kiss.
one
for
thing
you.
is that in a Ghanaian setting too,
If they see
it's-
kissing.
yes, if they see such things, they'll be like, oh, these people, what's wrong with them?
You see somebody giggling. She's very eager to kiss for you. Very, very eager.
Then number one thing too is we used couple to
An actual
indicate
couple.
they are actual couples,
Oh, nice.
to
Okay.
indicate to the society that kissing is good, but we are rather campaigning for couple, those who are licensed to do this.
Not the
Yes,
wayside,
no roadside stuff.
unregistered,
Unregistered,
illegal.
illegal, illicit
Activities.
activities. Not the galamsey kissing,
No, very illegal. Okay, so now let's get into the book. Oh, the dedication. Whose mommy is this, or whose grandma is this? It's dedicated to a Mrs. Osei Youngson Diana.
Yes, it's my grandmother.
It's your why? Why are you dedicating a book on kissing to your grandmother? You were kissing her a lot?
Oh, no. I think I love her so much. That's
Okay.
why.
Okay, that's nice. And of course to everybody's family.
Yeah.
And the support and impact they made in your lives. That's lovely. Okay. So now let's go to, because I read the preface, the foreword. Who wrote the foreword?
A reverend.
Reverend Atiebe.
Is this a religious book? Because there are serious religious undertones.
It's a mixture.
Yeah.
Okay, so for somebody who is not religious, should I still get this book?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Okay, so let me rephrase. For the modern upbeat, today's young person who is very sexually active and doesn't think it is galamsey.
It's it's
Very sexually, legally sexually active, not married. Do you think that this book would appeal to such a person?
Yes.
A lady who works in the bank, for instance, who has her partner. I mean, she's not a small girl. Let's say a 35-year-old woman who works in the bank, has her partner, not married. Perhaps they're even living together. Do you think this book will appeal?
Yes.
Yes.
It will.
Why, Cindy?
First of all, as you said, it's mainly for couples. So if the person is single or married, apart from the biblical aspect, the health aspect is so much important that the society don't pay attention to that. And there are benefits of kissing too in here. So it's a mixture. A colleague just told me this is mixed method, So it's mixed method. Yeah, that's quantitative and qualitative. So it's a mixed method. So if anybody gets it, as you're saying, the banker 35 years old, she gets it.
Because to be honest with you, let me be very, very honest. When I was reading it, at some point I was like, I was putting myself in a particular person's shoe. I was imagining a particular human being I was reading, and I was like, no, because there's a lot of the biblical references. There's a lot of the. I'll read something to you in a minute. Hold on. I'll read something
But
to you.
what I want to add to
Yes.
Sydney's own is that really the 35-year-old woman would by all means get a child in the future, and would educate the child on sex and other stuff. So it's not only for her, but even to the children that she would have. So it's a totality. It's for the mother, it's for the child, it's for the father, and it's for the family. So anyone can get a copy of it.
And even we are talking about the fact that it's not everybody that can start kissing now. But if you look at the types that we've described, some of them, not all of them that is deep kissing. Some of them are light kissing on the forehead, the hand. These things, you can even do it to your friend.
Is the lizard kissing that was a little
interesting.
It's the lizard kissing. That got my attention.
Yes.
You need to teach me how to do the lizard.
What about the butterfly?
The butterfly kiss.
I was just from lizard.
And then
I was just starting with a lizard.
I know some people avoid the lipstick kiss,
Yeah.
just to
Keep it.
on the low
Beyond
key.
that, even when Dr. Dele came here, he spoke about
the lipstick.
lipstick and all the
lead
the lead inside.
Yes. Oh, you know all this.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. To be honest, I like to leave a little.
And then
let me read this one.
okay.
This one says, and this is what got me a little. It says, note, beware of any guy who will want to give you a deep, passionate kiss on the lip the first time meeting you, or on your first date, since it doesn't show respect. Also, it implies the lady is a cheap girl. And I'm thinking, Charlie, today we don't do that.
Okay. Let me come in here.
Exactly.
That's page what?
That's on page 6. Light kissing.
Light kissing.
Yes, down there.
Okay.
I think it's the second point.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
kiss
that's
on the
very
hand.
It's the note. Beware of any guy who wants to.
Okay.
Cindy, shed
Okay.
light on that.
So with this one, beware of any guy when you meet the first date and you get this passionate kiss. The passionate kiss is referring to the French kiss. you know,
A lizard
exchanging,
kiss?
yes, exchanging the
type.
saliva and
Sorry?
The
everything.
type of it.
The type of it. You don't know the person, you don't know the health implications associated with that kind of kiss you're going to exchange. Out of maybe is this a first sight in love, or how do you call it? You love the person, then you want to exchange kiss, fine. But you don't know if the person is having any STIs. And STIs are not mainly just, having sexual intercourse and then you are having it. If the person is having STIs, the person might have sores in the mouth. Maybe accidentally, you could have also got a sore through maybe a hot food or something. And then through your dates, and you have this
Love
deep
at
kiss.
first sight.
Love at first, and
Instant
then
chemistry. Connection.
it's not healthy. It's not. We advise you rather go on the light kisses, a peg, on the hand, on the forehead, a hug. But with the deep kiss, it makes you in a cheap, as you are saying, because our society termed any woman meeting a guy today and they feel like buying me fried rice and chicken and a bottle of Coke, then the end result is going to bed. It makes you cheap. The cheap is the word that we're just using to make women feel that, yes, don't do it.
Deter women from
yes, because you need to be a rabba, a catesia, just to stay aback from this kind of lifestyle. And kissing will lead to sex. That is how it goes, because when we go further, realize kissing as you continue, it releases some enzymes and some adrenaline.
Taking me there.
Some
Okay, so those are the hormones to jump. So we don't want people to kind of get into the mood. People do that, and
So
now
get to know somebody
Before you do that.
Before you
So
kiss.
essentially, this is killing romance, isn't it?
Yes.
It kills romance, because romance also has to be spontaneous.
Yes,
Oh,
but-
I saw him.
But
and
Ama,
he
you can't
was-
just meet somebody and then romance and
because of your
That's
health.
it.
because our target
The health
is your health.
implications.
The health implications is so much. But most people in the society believe STIs as sex. So now that we are not doing sex thing, but
We are
we are
safe.
kissing, we are safe. Trust me, hepatitis B, gonorrhea, syphilis, the herpes, herpes, syphilis,
simplex.
they are all there. You can get it just through kissing.
Listen,
So we need to, that's how come we brought that as a note, beware.
beware.
It's a caution that we are given. Yeah.
As you go being very romantic, beware.
Yes, beware.
Beware.
It's just like somebody is pounding fufu and you start drinking the soup, right? So you have to wait. You have to study the person to a point where you have the right to do that. So you can't just start kissing the first day.
Yeah. Adding
So
on
this is
to
beyond the health
Yes.
issues. Is it? You feel that you should just relax, chill, and
just know the
what
person
if I
very
don't
well.
want to relax?
Let me read something from the book.
Okay, please go
It
ahead.
says that
What page is 21?
chapter 3. It says that not knowing who you are kissing could be as dangerous to your health as having multiple sexual partners. So the first day, just
Okay,
21.
It's actually in
Yes.
emboldened.
It's boldened. So the first day you meet this guy, you don't know where.
Please read that again.
Not knowing who you are kissing could be as dangerous to your health as having multiple sexual partners.
Exactly.
That was a research by White in 2016. So I meet you the first day. I don't know you well. I have not even done any background check about you, and then because in the name of love you start kissing, it won't be the best for the health of you yourself. So you should also study the person, try to know where he's coming from. Is he having any condition that can be transmitted through maybe kissing or sex or something? So you should really know the kind of person that you kiss. Otherwise, you might end up getting another thing else.
So we can't just go around kissing people.
No.
Yes.
Because you see, the thing is that we've been told that in life you have to kiss a lot of frogs to meet your Prince Charming. No, we all know this. That you have to kiss a lot of frogs to meet your
Prince Charming, yeah.
Prince Charming. So we are not talking the main sex, but I mean just the kissing. So now you are saying that don't do it.
The health implication
The health
is most
implications.
important.
So even the frogs, we can't even kiss
Yeah,
the
we
frogs.
had somebody. You know what? I think the last time I was on the show, we talked about STIs,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I got a couple of calls from people, and in fact the calls are still even coming. And one gentleman, I don't know if he's watching, he said, "Auntie, I'm 28 years old and I've been having this issue with STI. This discharge is so painful, but I'm a virgin. I've never had sex before. I've never dated anybody."
What's wrong?
They took all my precious stuff.
Did they harm you?
Just when they were about to, they hit the siren and bolted.
Scout the area. You don't have security cameras?
They stole everything.
I thought you used ghost cameras from security.
Security warehouse?
Yes, you should. They couldn't have gotten away the way they did without either being electrocuted or being caught on a CCTV camera.
Back in secondary school, and he's been kissing and romancing but no sex, and he's now going through this STI, and it's a big thing for him. In fact, he didn't even want to accept it until we talked and talked and talked, and he went to the lab to do it. Even when he got there, he called me. "I'm there, I've done it." I was like, "You see what I was telling you?" So kissing, as we are cautioning everybody, is good. The benefits are there, but then the health implication is also there. As much as you are religious, look at that aspect. And if you are not religious and you feel like you are good to go anywhere, anyhow, look at the health aspect as well. Because at the end of the day, you are going to get something out of that kissing.
Okay, so now let's look at the benefits of kissing.
I think people enjoy kissing so much because if you look at the comments that people made when we did the survey, one student said something, I don't know if I can.
Oh, go
it is in
ahead.
the book.
Yeah, I think I saw it. The one who said she likes kissing.
She said that my first kiss gave me a strange feeling. I felt pampered and romantic. And if there is no kiss, there will be no attachment. Right? So she thinks that if the guy does not kiss her, then it means that the guy does not love her. And she added that after her first kiss, she has kissed several times with 9 different guys because it was so sweet. Right? Yeah, so it's also telling us that it's kind of addictive. The moment you start, you might not be able to stop. Right? And she also added that she doesn't have any steps she follows during kissing. She just grabs her guy, or the guy grabs her when they are in the mood, and they start kissing. She finally added that she can kiss any guy once she finds the guy to be nice in appearance, and they start hooking up. Right? So this tells us that a lot of people are interested in kissing. Like if we bring the topic kissing, people are interested in it, right? So we have to. So there are a lot of benefits to it. Which,
And they bite.
Yeah, it's in the book.
Yeah, people kissing and they bite.
Let me find the name. Let me gladly find it.
Some people kiss and
I think I would add on to Evans' own. One also said that I felt like I was in heaven when I kissed. And I was like, wow, so have you returned though? So anytime you kiss, you are sent to heaven.
But the funny thing is, this research was just done. It's not like they're just picking the data from, outside.
I can't find the
society.
thing.
It just happened, you know.
Because of the types of kissing.
It just happened here.
Okay, so let's talk about the benefits of kissing. No, I can't find the biting thing. I saw it somewhere in this book. Now I'm an expert on kissing. I saw it. I can't find it. But there was a whole on the biting thing. Can't find it. Anyway, so let's talk about the benefits of kissing.
Yes. So, Evans.
Okay. I will start with one, then my colleague.
There it is.
Okay.
Teeth bite kiss. The teeth bite kiss. That's a type
You
of.
like that one?
I like all the types. Please go ahead.
I'll talk about foreplay.
Okay.
Kissing as a foreplay. It means that most of the ladies we interviewed said they will never have sex without kissing. So if you are a guy and you don't kiss them, they will never allow you to have sex with them. So it serves as a foreplay. And how does it serve as a foreplay? In 2012, someone did a research, and these are the outcome of his research. He said that during kissing, there are dilation of blood vessels, right, in the body. And we know that for the penis to erect as a man, the blood vessels have to be dilated. The more blood will be sent to the penis for the penis to erect. So this means that if you are kissing, it's not just about kissing, but there are things going on that's in your body.
Going on within
your body, right?
It's not just here.
Yes.
There are things
The
going
whole
on.
body.
Yeah.
And I was talking about the man. It's not really about the man. Even the females, it helps the nipple to erect. Once you have blood vessels being dilated and more blood is sent to the breast, the nipple also stands, right? So it means that, as we said, it's not really about kissing, but there are a lot going on. Then it quickens or increases your pulse. So as you are kissing, your pulse increases, right? Because there are things going on in the body. Then there's flushing on the skin, right? So it's just like somebody who is having sex, right? So it's a foreplay. And dilation of the pupil, that's the black thing in the eye. Then, the changes listed above.
So that thing is not, people don't do it intentionally.
No, you don't do it intentionally. It's something that goes on.
Got it.
Yes. In
The
body.
dilation of the pupils,
Yes.
when your eyes go.
Yes. That is what happened.
Got it. Okay.
So the
You don't be watching music, think these people are.
It's true, but it has its scientific way that people don't know. People feel like kissing is just kissing, you know. That people cannot control the dilatation, so they
The
close.
dilation of the
You realize they just close the eyes.
You close your.
Others
That makes sense to
Others
me.
too will just open it, but then you can see them, they're looking somewhere and kissing, but then the mind and everything is
But I've not even witnessed a
scientific.
case that, they are looking at themselves like that. By always one would close the eye.
Yeah.
That
You can't
That's it.
control
But then
it.
the ones
the
who
eyes
open
will-
to see the eyes. Okay, but this is good. It's good education.
Yes.
Listen, in my mind, I used to say, "Ade," but now I know that it's scientific. Right? It's a scientific thing. Okay, please go on.
Okay, so he added that the changes listed above are significant to an individual's sexual life, since dilation of blood vessels help to send more blood to the organs involved in sex, such as penis, breast, vagina, making it more sensitive and improving sex. So it means that once you are kissing, you actually want to end up having sex. Yes, most of the time.
That's
because,
strong edge.
Yes, because there are people who started kissing and they never intended to have sex. They started kissing and it ended up in sex. Right? So it's a foreplay. Before you start having sex, you have to at least start something, foreplay, and then it will end up in sex.
So I'm on page 20, where you highlight the benefits of kissing.
Okay.
I mean, you are giving me
I talk about
side
the
information.
foreplay is the last benefit.
Okay.
I talk about the last benefit.
The last benefits, okay.
So let's look at lowest blood pressure.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
It reduces the blood pressure.
Kissing.
We have types, okay? Whether it's the forehead, the cheek, the deep kiss, but most importantly, the deep kiss. It helps to relax you, and then it reduces pain. You see, when you are so emotional with issues bugging you, no matter what it is, and your partner kind of hugs you or kiss you, it makes you relax. No matter how angry you are and your blood pressure is rising so up in the clouds, and you get that kind of kiss, because kissing itself is in relation to somebody who cares, somebody who loves you. That has a right to give you that. That is the actual sense of kissing. You know, so when you're going through things and you feel like my partner is just giving me this kiss because I had a very bad day or hot-tempered, and you get a kiss, it tries to bring the pain, or what do you call it, the anguish and the blood pressure down. It makes you relax as well. And when the relax comes in, that's when, as my colleague was saying, the foreplay, and then you feel like, okay, now I won't do it. I love you, I know, but I won't do it. Let's go, I won't go. Let's go, okay, now let's sit in the car. Let's sit at the park. Let's stand by the wall. Let's sit here. And before you realize, kissing, you could say, Jack, you're now waking up from the bed. What happened? What relaxes you? Meanwhile, earlier when your adrenaline was so high, I won't do it. No, I don't want it. I don't want sex. But the kiss came in. It brought the pressure down. It got you relaxed. And now every hormone is releasing. Blood is pumping through the penis and is erected. And there is this energy. Whether you like it or yes, you find yourself waking up from a bed. Then you wonder, what happened?
What happened?
Yes.
What happened? Okay. So it decreases
The stress.
the stress?
Yes. When you're in the
Yes.
stress.
Okay. I was even thinking of the cortisol stress hormone.
Yes, that's the same thing.
It's
The stress,
same
yeah,
thing.
the stress.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's the
stress
hormone, yeah, the stress hormone. So with that one, sometimes you're really tensed, you know, and even seeing the lady, sometimes you become a bit anxious, right? But then when you start kissing, the hormones are released, and if you are so stressed, you are anxious, it decreases it. Yeah.
Yes, and then the stress too with babies.
Oxytocin. Oh, sorry.
Yes, with babies too. Babies too, when they go, babies too go through stress.
Really?
Oh yes,
I see.
they go through stress a lot. So sometimes when they cry, irritable, you pick them and you give them that kiss all over, and then it makes them relax. The same way when you are so angry and you want to give a quiet fight, and then your partner hugs you and then give you that kiss, and then everything goes down. The same thing with the babies. So as well as you're talking about infections and stuff, the babies too are also included. Some parents or families can pick babies and they'll be kissing them like mouth to mouth, babies. And babies, when they get to a certain age and month, they follow everything just with the mouth to lick. Yeah. And some family members or parents will just pick them, and then, they'll be just playing with their lips and the saliva and kissing, and to express how they love the child. Most of them would really advise, they have to tone it down.
I read somewhere how a friend came to visit a woman who had a baby and kissed the baby and gave the baby, I've forgotten the name of the infection. It was an L. That was an L. It was something. Gave the baby, I'm sure. I'll research again. I like reading random stuff. But then they gave the baby an infection, a serious infection that led the baby sick. And it was from kissing.
Because their immunity
It was
very
from
low.
kissing. I remember that very well. It was from
Yes.
kissing. And so that's why I think that most families guard babies from visitors. You know, you can look at the baby, but
Yeah,
you can't
get
touch the
close.
baby.
At least you can go to the forehead.
Just
can
don't
go
come
to
and
the
kiss the
cheek.
baby. Why are you kissing somebody's baby?
But to the mouth,
Sometimes
to
due
mouth.
to happiness,
Hey,
you see someone's child and you're
kiss,
like,
you
oh,
kiss me. I'm gonna kiss my baby. You kiss me. Kiss me all over. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm not
kissing my
I'm
baby.
not to the innocent baby
I'm kissing my
whose
baby.
immune system is very weak.
I mean, when
Yeah.
they're a little older, it's okay. But when it's a fresh baby,
That's
you know,
just-
the skin is soft, the baby looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it's, and when you look at it,
thank you for the information. Okay.
I think we are talking about cortisol hormone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, whenever you are stressed up, there are some hormones that are released. Yeah. For example, if you see a snake right now, you know your heart will start beating, so that it gingers you, so that you can either run away or you can kill the snake, right? And when you get home, there are other hormones that are released to calm down the bad hormones that was released to help you to get home, right? So as you are kissing, it lowers the bad hormones. And then it raises the
Good hormones.
hormones. Yeah. So that is how come sometimes help to also lower your BP.
So in a nutshell, it said in our local dialect, said, "Oh, okay, so not you know, so most guys do
But then
that.
it has a scientific
It's-
base.
yeah, the scientific base.
It has
That's
a
what we're
scientific
talking about,
base.
you know. But something that let me kiss and then you give in, you know.
This one
this
fascinates
reminds me of something. You know, when a man wants, or no, when a lady wants something from a man, the first thing you see is the hands moving around the head, and then there'll be a kiss, and that is it.
That is it.
The hands everything over.
Oh. Okay. This one says fight off cavities. Isn't there cavities in the teeth? I'm completely out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is
Kissing
when,
fights off cavities in the
Yeah,
teeth.
yes, that is when the both of you have you don't
oral
have any
hygiene.
any bad odor.
The
Yeah.
saliva, as you
Yeah.
are kissing, the saliva
It's good.
that will be coming.
It's a good
cleanses.
oral hygiene. That's you see, kissing comes with good oral hygiene.
Wait. wait. Let's stay here. Let's stay here for as long as we can.
They have cavities that needs to be
We are saying that kissing fights off cavities in your teeth.
Yes, they do.
I'm not convinced though. You have to convince me.
You know the saliva? Okay.
No, there's
No, Oti come in. Let Oti come in.
the saliva contains some nutrients, right, that helps to fight that bacteria that causes
That
the
causes
cavity.
the cavity.
Yeah. So as you kiss, you exchange saliva. There's more. It's prevent dry mouth, because there are some people, they will not even talk, right? Even if you greet them, they don't want to open their mouth. So the saliva production is low. So bacteria can really thrive in that environment. So as you kiss, because of the saliva exchange, yeah, that is how it helps to limit.
So
bacteria.
the cavity, the bacteria is trying to dig in to get the cavity holes deep down to the nerves for you to feel the pain, whether chilled or hot or cold in there. With this bacteria in there, when you kiss, through the exchange of saliva, oral hygiene, good oral hygiene.
So I should have good oral
Good,
hygiene.
and then your partner
He also
should
has
have
my co-kisser should have good oral hygiene.
good oral hygiene.
Okay.
Exactly. In this case, when you exchange saliva through deep kissing or the lizard kissing, then you realize that the bacteria that are fighting, trying to dig on the enamel to get down to the root of the tooth, you are now distracting them because of the new and beautiful and protective enzymes you are taking from the saliva. So you don't get any cavity. But this is the situation whereby the opposite is where you don't have good oral hygiene. Kind of, you know.
You don't have.
You don't have.
Partner
Partner
doesn't
doesn't
have.
have. But
So
in
what
the
are you
name of
exchanging?
first love or love at first sight, and you are just kissing anyhow, in fact, you are rather contributing more to let the cavity, you know,
Erode.
go on, and before you realize it get to the root, and then now you'll be having more pain.
You'll be introducing cavities
Exactly.
into
Yes.
your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's this one? Increases dopamine. Am I saying it well?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
hormone.
What-
To
what's
talk about the pain.
Hormones, the hormonal things we're talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And what
think that's
hormone
all.
is this one?
Come in.
Okay, dopamine is as I said, I talk about the good hormones
the bad
and
one.
the bad hormone. Dopamine is a good hormone, right? And then its research even shows that when dopamine is released, it makes the woman or the man loves the other more.
Enjoy. It makes you enjoy what.
Like a good feeling.
Yeah.
Good feeling.
It makes you enjoy what you're doing. You know, you don't stop. And then
Like a
it leads
good
to one
feeling.
thing and another and another and another until you achieve whatever you want to achieve by the mind, and then you know you are done.
Okay. It lowers anxiety.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
improves your mood.
Your mood.
Yes.
It improves your immunity.
Immunity, yes. We are talking about the enzymes from the mouth, and it's very. You see, when you're kissing, you are swallowing something, you are ingesting in something, and it has to be something good. It's not just any kiss. You don't just get up and just kiss anybody. You know, some people, when you look at their dentures, it's quite weakening. You be like, what is it that you don't have toothbrush, or what? You see all the debris all over in between, and it's not healthy. You know, if you love that person, you help the person to keep good oral hygiene, because if you know you're going to be kissing, and I use the word because if you are a couple, it means you're going to be kissing this person all the time, then you have to make sure all the debris and then brush your teeth at night before you sleep. And the one thing we don't love doing is when we brush our teeth, we don't rinse our mouth with a mouthwash. After brushing, the best is you use the mouthwash to rinse the mouth. So you see, when you wake up in the morning, for those hours that you've been sleeping and you wake up, you realize you have this fresh kind of breath, you know, and then the saliva is quite also healthy. So you just wash a little bit, and then you if it's a morning kiss or something, you do it.
Yeah, morning kiss.
The morning kiss, yeah.
Yes, and adding to it, the research that we found, the part that talks about female attraction to men, it is believed that kissing helps to relieve some pungent smell by men. That makes women more attracted to men while kissing. So adding to what Cindy was saying, you think it's just a kiss, but you go home and then you are thinking about the person. You can't get the person off your mind, and the next time when the person comes and is proposing sex, you just give in, right? So if you
And
start
it's all
kiss,
scientific.
yes,
It's not just.
It's not just the
Yeah.
It comes from the kissing.
From the kissing, yeah. And some people don't know how to do it, you know. Kiss and they take all your nose off.
I know. You have to educate us today.
You know, when some people are kissing and it looks like you're having like, excuse my language though, but like a dog or a bulldog trying to, you know, when they love you, they miss you, they want to just jump over and then lick
Eat your whole face.
Your whole face, you know, kind of. Sometimes
Let's talk about that.
sometimes it's not healthy, trust me, because assuming I have this makeup on, there's so much chemicals in there with the lipstick, with everything, and you are kissing, and I have this perfume, you know, behind my ear that contains chemicals, and out of love and everything, and you are kissing and you are looking everywhere, and no, and then when you take it back into your mouth and then you come back and kiss me, it doesn't help. You know, it's like I'm swallowing my own chemicals from my face, and you're also swallowing the same thing. Even though we are trying to enjoy ourselves, but I mean, other way around.
We shouldn't die in the process.
Shouldn't die in the process.
Shouldn't die in the process.
Kissing shouldn't kill us.
It shouldn't kill us.
You know, it should just stay. It should.
It should relax you.
It should
Make you calm. Not run away.
Not counting. I mean, I calm, you will be calm. We need to die tomorrow.
The kissing should be a mutual thing, you know. But the thing about kissing is one lead, but you don't take control of kissing throughout. It's a mutual understanding. So bargaining, you take the lead, you throw the lead to me, I lead, I give it back to you, you lead.
Like the baton kind of situation.
But then some people take control.
They are dictators.
They are yes, autocratic, like even everything. So the kissing is like, this is me, and I'm kissing, I'm in charge. And sometimes they kiss and people suffocate even in breathing.
Oh dear.
Yes. You know, and so they do all the biting and you see, and before the day breaks, you see swollen mouth and people feel like, I just don't want, as my colleague was saying, you kiss somebody, you go home, and then you are reminiscing on, oh, how I met that person and the kiss was good and I wish. But in such cases, you feel like, he is good, but then the kissing is zero. But the next time you are kissing, then the person like, person, I don't love kissing. It's not that they don't love kissing. They don't like kissing you. That's the point. They don't like the way you kiss, you know. You know, they don't like the way you kiss, so you know, when they don't like kissing you. So in a nutshell, just to make you okay, to respect you, they will tell you that I love everything, but for kissing, I'm not into kissing. It's not my kind of thing, you know. But everybody loves kissing.
Yeah.
Everybody, old, young, I mean, everybody, man, woman, boy, girl, everybody loves kissing. It gives you a sense of belong. You feel kind of you are related to that person. You feel kind of some people love me. You know, it's like giving a hug because it is so much, especially with the Eskimo kiss. You know, it's you know, with Eskimo kiss, you feel like wow.
Let's go to the Eskimo kiss.
But let me add on to what Steve said. I think we have that in page 10.
Please, I need to find. Hold on.
Not the types. I'm looking at the ways to improve the kissing.
Oh, yeah.
And she's already mentioned.
It's really nice with kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
yes.
kids.
That's cool.
It's really nice because like the rubbing of the nose.
The nose. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't rush, as she said, when you're kissing. That is one way. The other way is that you should also avoid taking maybe some spicy foods before kissing, because the smell,
alcohol taking,
the smell might drive the person away.
Garlic,
even getting closer, and then you make me a statement, and then she's like, "Hello." Then
move away from me.
Move away, yeah. So it's a signal that you don't have a good.
You know, we have a lot to say move away. We don't practically just say move away. We're like, yeah, we just bury our face into our foot, you know, because the breath coming is not interesting.
It's not good.
You know? So most people, when it comes to kissing with the kids, you teach them the right kiss, because whatever you do to them, they give it back to you. You know, and if it's hugging and a cheek, you know, give it to them. Like now, I remember my boy when he was small, he give me a kiss, he give you. But now when you take him to school and you want to give it, like bye bye. Like now we are grown, you know, we don't do that anymore. But
no, he's a guy.
He's a guy. But at least the cheek is good. The forehead is good. The back of the hand is good. Even the back of the neck. And even the head. But the most important to me, what I love is the Eskimo. No matter where you are, you just go, you blow. And then some people will just catch it in a way, and then it's something. And it's very, very nice. But normally, I don't let children know about the deep kissing, but rather I make them aware there is something called deep kissing. But these are the complications or consequences that comes with it. You know, in our society, we don't do kissing. Compared to the foreign land where like French people
constantly see
everything
people kissing on the road.
Yeah, I watched the movie and I think they were the Espanols or something, and the way grandma was kissing grandson, and in a moment I was like, wait a minute, are they not going to do something, you know? Because grandma is hugging grandson and they are really into it. And they said that is the culture. But with us, the far we can go is hugging. But the society of today, as you were saying earlier,
it's different.
It's different. So we are learning, and we want them to, you know, get hold of this and understand that kissing is good, but then they should also focus on the implications.
The implications of the kissing. Okay, so who wrote the introduction?
Bits and pieces.
Yes, you put them together.
You put them together.
But what's motivated?
Do you know why? Do you know why I'm saying that?
Just a story.
Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry about that. The chapter 1, rather. Who wrote the chapter 1? Okay, so it says, one day a girl asked me on the phone when we were chatting, have you kissed before? I responded no. So please, who wrote this?
I think the message. I think when you watch the two of us, who do you think would do that?
Who do you think?
The last person, I think the last person.
No, this is serious. This is really serious.
This book is so real.
Yeah.
The information there is so real. It's not like we just sat somewhere and then combed down our own words and put it together. No, the research and everything is so real. The students we used, everything is real. The chapter 1, the introduction and how the whole thing started, is real. It's not we fabricated stories. No, not that way.
This is real life.
Yeah.
This is yes.
Evans, what are you waiting for?
The right person.
Primary.
You won't kiss till you get married. I'm interested in this. I'm here for this.
In fact, if we are supposed to, I mean,
If I
sit on table to discuss
his wedding,
you have
Very soon.
In fact, you're not the only person who is waiting to. Everybody is dying. In fact, Oti himself is even dying to witness. Everybody is dying to witness.
I don't think Evans would kiss on the first day. During the wedding, maybe they will hug or exchange something.
You cannot know.
I think after reading the book, he has learned a lot, and so you apply it. Yeah. During the wedding.
Even till today.
Not yet.
Yeah. Yes, it's true.
Really?
Oh yes.
Wow.
He has never kissed.
But you do have a girlfriend.
Not yet.
Am I putting you on the spot?
No.
Yeah, you're trying to.
I really want to.
I'll say
really
some
want to
because
put him on the
the
spot.
next time I think you might come to me.
Of course, I'm coming this way. Evans, please invite me to your wedding. Because your first time, you would kiss for the first time on your wedding day.
Yes.
When the pastor says you may kiss your bride. That's when you kiss for the first time.
Yes.
Ooh, this is so romantic. I love it. I love it. I will be there. I will be there.
Something motivated us in writing this book. We were working at the hospital and we met a 14-year-old girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you've seen.
The teenage.
She was pregnant and she took some drugs to abort it, and then it was incomplete. So she came to the hospital to take off the remaining one. And then when she came, she traveled all the way from Kumasi to Accra to do that because she doesn't want her parents to know. And then when she came, the doctor wanted to start the process, and then this lady made a comment that she did some in Kumasi and then they gave her a drug. She slept. When she woke up, it was done. So she was dictating for the doctor to do that. So the doctor became angry. So it got our interest to go and then talk with the lady to see whether the mother has talked to him about her sexual life. He said the parents think she's even a virgin. Right, and she was even pregnant for someone's husband. Right, so it's got our interest that then we should write something to educate the youth so that they will know what is the implications of it. It's not just about having the sex or kissing, but there are other things more to it. So that is what motivated.
But I found it really alarming that a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I found it really, really alarming. To the point that it says here that at some point she got a call from her parents, and she said, "Oh, I'm with a friend doing something."
That was
I think she didn't want anybody to know. To what you said earlier, the youth and the generation coming out is serious. It's serious.
It's really, really different.
And our parents also don't get closer to us. They're always busy. They leave the house around 4. They come and then we are asleep. So they don't even see us. And so if you're learning something outside, there's no guidance. The person just learns anything and then starts practicing them. By the time you realize as a parent, the person has, I would say, gotten a PhD in that. And it will be difficult changing that person, that character.
So essentially, I would really recommend this book to young people.
Yeah.
I would really, really recommend this book to young people. You know, because it's about everything, isn't it? Everything. There are even diagrams about, you know, our sexuality.
Yes, yes.
Everything, the body parts, and all of that. So this is really a book that I would recommend for young people. And it has a lot of illustrations. You know, there are pictures. You know, pictures here.
I think
And it's not for the children or the young ones. Parents too also need it.
The virus, the
HPV
virus.
virus, yes, one of the STIs.
Yes. And this virus.
And it's not on the mouth, it's in.
Yes, yeah.
In
So
the-
you won't see it.
Yes, and this virus can also cause cervical cancer.
Cervical cancer.
Yes, human papilloma
Yes.
virus. Yes.
Oh, the human papilloma virus.
Yes.
It can also
HPV,
cause
yeah.
cervical cancer.
So you see, because of you now, man.
Yeah. And this is cervical cancer expert. Don't go there. Yes.
Oh wow.
That's him. Don't go there when it comes to cervical cancer. Any corner, anywhere.
He's there.
He's there.
Oh wow.
He's there.
Oh,
You know.
wow. Okay.
But the book, as you're saying, parents can also get it, teachers, you know, queen mothers, chiefs, because we have like chapter 57, educating on kids and the parents, your role, what you are supposed to do. Some people don't even know how to go about it, how to start the conversation. You know,
How to start a conversation leading to kissing?
no, to the
to
children.
educate the children.
Talking to them, yes. So their role is here. That's page 57 on talking to the children in terms of what is all about the kissing
What
and
to
then
say.
yes,
And then
what to
when
say
even start.
That's
and
an
when to
awkward
even start.
conversation, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes. Because I think recently
education on kissing.
yes,
Parents'
role, yes. So parents, teachers, they all need this book to kind of go through with the future leaders. We are planning as a team to embark on secondary school tours, second cycle institution tours, to make sure every institution, our wish is that every institution in Ghana, the second cycle, they can get hold of these books, whether in their libraries, their personal copies, churches, the youth, they should get it. Because
sorry to say this, but when do you think is the appropriate age to start this conversation, this chapter 7 conversation?
the chapter 7, immediately
that?
the child starts having her menses.
And
If
For
it's
the
a girl,
girl.
for the girl.
And then they
So we're
will-
talking about
I think
What
their
dreams?
menses really early.
yes,
9 years.
from 9 years.
They will come to ask certain
Yes, questions.
and once
9
they
years,
ask, you have
yeah.
to start educating.
Educating them.
But in our setting, the parents will just tell you,
Just
a small
throw you
boy,
away.
go away. And
You
all
see,
that.
if we
When
talk
you
about
grow, you talk
kissing
about
now,
it.
yes, if you talk about kissing, children in our local language, we can say, "Oya kwala boni." If adults are talking about kissing,
Penny
another
boni.
adults will say, "Oye penny boni," and oye jamai. You know, but then we shouldn't look at the jamai or kwala boni aspect, but rather we should look at the health implication aspect. That is our focus here. No matter what the book is, that is our target. Because if you check a country like Estonia, you know,
Oh, I
yes,
saw that in
Estonia,
the book.
they
Close to
have
Finland.
yes,
Yeah.
they have inculcated sex education into their curriculum, and they start from grade 5, which is primary 5, and being in primary 5 and they are learning this. So imagine they get to JHS 2 or JHS 3. They are so versed in what is good and what is bad when it comes to kissing and sex education and stuff. But with us, we don't. And our television, our social media, now children are even using Android phones.
Yeah.
And they have access to YouTube and everything, and they are watching whatever that they have to watch, and they exploit themselves. Recently, toddlers were kissing, and it was on viral. The toddlers were kissing, and it was on viral everywhere. I don't know whether you saw it. This young small boy and a small girl, about 3-4 years, and they were kissing behind their school. And after kissing, they came to check nobody, and they cleaned their mouth, and they were just going back to set. And no teacher was there. And I don't know who was videoing, and now it's viral for everybody to see.
I think it's cute. It's cute. What do you mean? I think it's cute.
But one thing is, we should teach the young ones the right thing to do. And we should start the conversation well. You know, I think remember when we were launching the book, we talked about if you go and meet your child doing kissing or watching pornographic stuff or doing masturbation or being a gay or lesbianism. And
what are you going to
what I mean, reality, what as a parent, as a family, brother, sister, what are you going to do? You know, are you going to tag that person like, hey, you are the evil himself? And you see, when you do that, they believe people outside more than the home. So you have to have a way, it's in the book, have a way to deal with such children. You don't just jump over the gun and then you are saying all sorts of things. But the question is, we'll ask you, what did you teach this child? Because now we feel like the children belongs to the school. We are paying everything and then they come back to us, you're all tired. The next morning, we ship them back to the school. And sometimes the school, they're also tired. And they can't control as you want the child to be controlled the way you want. So you want every parent, every mother, every queen mother, stakeholders, they should get hold of this book. Because we'll be embarking on a tour, in fact, all the regions and the secondary schools, to make sure we give education and we'll sit with them and have this conversation. Because some of the students doesn't know what to do. Somebody asked the student, right, that a teacher is now doing something with a mate, a friend, and the teacher has marked them down.
Wait, what?
One of the secondary schools, a student, like two friends, you and I, we are friends, and the teacher is calling you. You went to the teacher's classroom or office or bungalow, and he did whatever he wants to touch, and you really insulted him, and you came to tell me, and I gave you funds that you've done well, and now the teacher feels like, for what you did to him, I'm aware now. So the two of us, everything we do, he marks us down.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
That's horrible. And the girl is asking, so now, who do I speak to when it comes to issues like this? Is it the teacher? Because the same teacher, when you go to them, they are now even chasing you.
Yeah. They're going to take
some
advantage.
Some of them, you know,
advantage.
some of them are chasing you with that. And then is it parents? Some parents too are also chasing money and work, and nobody is there. So me as a young girl, whom do I communicate to? The only person I can talk to is my phone, is my computer. And the computer will teach you what to do. And now the soap operas, I thank God most of them are doing this Asian things now. Because it used to be another thing,
like
and then it was and the American, the Mexicans, and that is their culture. And we were just learning, and they are showing it daytime. Children were watching. The omnibus was another thing. And children will be sitting watching. But now the ones I'm seeing in, I think most of the TV stations,
they are not kissing.
They are not kissing. Somebody will say if they want to kiss, the air will blow their hair.
Or even it will just end.
It will just end there.
Somebody will come up.
Yes.
Somebody will dance it. That's the end of the kiss.
They just give a gaze like this, you know.
We were talking about this yesterday. Yesterday, when I went to the salon, it was so funny. This very issue. And interestingly, Cindy, my position was exact opposite of your position. My position, what is all this? Why would I be wasting my time watching this? Nobody will ever kiss. Nobody ever like, what is this? You know, because after you followed for about 3 months, two people's love story, I mean, a kiss is a little gratifying.
Yeah.
Right? After I've watched you for 3 months, you have to fight, fall in love, refuse to fall in love. Just as you're afraid something will happen, you fight. Finally, finally, something has to happen to seal the. No, is that not why the pastor asks the queen to kiss the pipe?
When we go to church, the wedding procession, everything is going on, the program, everybody's kind of relaxed, and then bride is coming, pictures, everybody. The very moment exchange of vows, rings, and then the veil goes off, and there's a kiss. Grandma wants her food. Everybody is eager just to.
That's moment.
Just that moment of
and keep it on the phone.
Kiss
like I would be grabbing my phone and kiss. You know, it's important. You know, do it again. I will raise my hand and object in the church. I will object in the church. Please, Pastor, let them do it. Let me read a few of the messages that have come in. Okay, sorry. Let me wait.
Okay, talking about when to start kissing.
No, the education.
When to start education.
The education.
Yes. Let's assume that you are a parent, and then whenever you dress your child, she just move out of the house. And it gets to a point you dress her, she want to stand in the mirror, look at her back, her front, and all that. So it's an indication that you have to
She's
aware of it.
Yeah, and talk to her.
She's aware of herself. Yeah, that's a great one. So as soon as you notice that your girl now knows
she's not paying attention to the body.
herself,
Yeah.
okay, then you have to have the conversation.
And the boys, when they have the Adam's apple, they start
deep voice
talking, and
and
now
stuff
the
like that.
shyness is becoming so much.
Now you kiss him, he says no.
No, he says yes, bye bye. And when they see you coming, entering the room, you're like, oh, mommy. And we're like, seriously, what are you hiding now?
You have to
Now
know.
you need to talk.
Okay. So this one says, hello, I'm Gina from Bogo. So I really love your program. Well, Gina, thank you so much, right? Thank you, Gina. Okay. This one says, can kissing cause... That's a kissing. Okay. Can kissing cause HIV?
Okay.
Can it?
When there is a sore
It's so
When there's a sore.
in the mouth of the
Okay.
infected person, and then you don't have,
Yes.
if you also have a sore, you can take the virus from the infected person.
Okay. This one says, the couch. Please, what's the name of the book on kissing? His name is Jacob from Kaswa. Jacob, this is it. Kissing
Yes.
and your
Your
health.
and your health.
Kissing and your health. See this black? Yes, that is a Jacob. Okay. Then this one says, in fact, I love your conversation. How do I get the book? I'm Regina Aziri from Bolga. How does Regina get a copy of the book?
We'll leave a number and
We'll leave a
Regina
number,
calls.
yeah.
Normally when
So
they
leave the
call-
number now because our time is up.
Yes.
Our time is up, unfortunately.
No.
I had 1,000 questions for you.
My number is 0261 755 152. 0261 755 152. 0261 755 152.
Okay. So anybody who wants a copy of the book, call his number. Call his number. Is there anything else you want to say? Our time is up before we go.
I think we encourage everybody to get
get a
hold of the
copy.
book. Parents, teachers, to read it so that we can have a healthy future.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think one thing that we left out is kissing and the law. So,
Kissing and the law.
Yeah.
Briefly, we have about 7 minutes.
our
to
barrister
go.
is not here, but we'll talk a little about
Oh, the
it.
other person was a barrister.
Yeah.
The one who didn't come. Oh.
He's a lawyer, so he could better explain it. But let me say something small about it. When somebody kisses you unaware or forces you, there are some certain laws that you can use. Maybe you'd want to let the person, or you'd want the person to go further, maybe to the prison or something like that. So we have certain laws that are enshrined in the Constitution that can also help you get that person.
So you can't just go around kissing people.
Kissing, yeah.
Sexual abuse.
You could be in trouble with the
Yes.
law
With
the law.
for kissing
Wrongly.
people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think you talk a bit about kissing and halitosis. I think you talk a
Let's
bit
talk about that.
about it. That is bad smell. Someone said it's like you are in the public and then there's an ant biting your scrotum. I don't know if yes, and then you can't really run out, and then you can't hit your scrotum, because if you hit your scrotum, you cause damage to it, right? So that is how kissing and halitosis is like. So it's bad. That is bad smell or mouth odor, and then kissing. But most men, because of smoking, alcohol intake, right? They go out, they smoke, they take in alcohol. When they come, they want to kiss their wife, and some of them, when their wife objects, it turns into a fight and all that. Yes. So some people who are married, they are really suffering. So we are pleading with the guys that at least if they want to do it that night, they should desist from taking the alcohol, smoking,
and drinking.
Yes,
Or
and then you
brush.
should also brush your teeth. Yes.
You should brush
Yes.
your teeth.
Yeah.
Some women are quiet because they respect the man, they love the man, and they want to maintain that relationship. So they endure. But at the end of the day, they come and they complain to us that there is nothing that they can. They are even scared to tell their partners, you smell so bad. I mean, the breath is very bad.
Your
They
breath
try.
is not
Yes,
very...
It's not very... It's uncomfortable, you know. It's unpleasant.
Kissing friendly.
It's not kissing friendly. Yeah, so we encourage couples, kissing is good. No matter how angry you are, try to kiss your partner to calm the nerves, as we said. But then we should have good oral hygiene when we kiss.
Okay, so definitely have good oral hygiene. Yeah. This one says, hi, can kissing the Vajayjay be harmful to men? His name is Me.
Yes, in a way, it can.
About some
that's the licking, oral sex, whether the Vajayjay, whether you are doing a blowjob, whichever way. Right now, people even do lick the anal area and stuff. If all this oral sex is in a way, if the place is not clean, as for the anal area, don't do it. It's so bad. That passage area is not meant for licking. You don't do that. But when it's for blowjob and it's for licking, at least wash that area nicely. It should be clean. And your mouth should also be clean.
Yeah.
Whatever you are going to do, your mouth should be clean. And whatever you are taking in should also be clean.
Yes, and we have to note that whatever infection is there, if it's herpes
gonorrhea, syphilis,
you can get it.
Yeah, you can get
it as you kiss the person.
You can get it.
You have oral sex. You can get all the sexually transmitted infections.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Nee wants the number again. Nee, watch the show tomorrow morning. We will repeat it so that you can get all the information that you can get. Well, let me apologize to those who perhaps are sending WhatsApp. I'm just noticing that the network is not working. So unfortunately, all the messages I've read so far have been on the regular text message. So sorry if you sent WhatsApp. I'm not reading because unfortunately, I'm not getting the WhatsApp messages. Okay. So, can I walk into a shop and buy the book? Is it in any book? It's not out yet. You just launched it, right?
Yes.
It was just
a week ago.
Okay.
I think University of Ghana in front, we've given only 5 copies in front of the BAM library.
Okay.
Yes.
In front of the BAM library.
There's a bookshop there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And how much is the book?
It's 25 CDs.
25 CDs. Oh, 25 CDs.
It's not that much.
I mean, if we are going to get all this information, then I mean, obviously. Okay. So, yes, I want to end on an exciting note. I want to end on an exciting note. So I'm looking for something exciting to finish.
Okay, if you can get chapter page 11.
Page 11. Okay.
Yes, kissing is the most powerful force that activates or releases our sexual hormones and passion. When we engage in kissing, it creates a strong urge in us to have sex. Kissing, whether casual or serious, is an effective tool for seduction and manipulation.
But this is when you already have the person, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't go and be kissing somebody I don't know for manipulation.
That is what some people just see someone in the first date and then they do it. So we want to leave our viewers with this. If you are kissing, we want them to know the force and power when it comes to kissing. Someone feels like you are buying me food, you are buying me credit, and I'm now seeing you, okay, I'll kiss you, but then I will not have sex with you. Trust me, there is a force.
So that thing we say, one thing leads to the other. It's scientific.
It's scientific, yes.
It's not just one thing leads to the other, just it's scientific.
Exactly.
So, okay, so let's just put it this way. If you're not interested in going too far with somebody, don't go kissing the person.
Don't do it.
Not at all.
Because then it's beyond you. Scientifically, you would start feeling things for this person.
Someone said, kissing is like having footballers on the pitch and they are playing. Then we have some people sitting down and others are warming up. Those warming up means they are getting ready for somebody to come out and then go. When we bring it to our lives, those warming up are the young ones who are not married, but then they are warming up in terms of romancing and kissing. But those playing are the couples, the legalized couples. Those reserved, they don't know where to go. They don't have anywhere to go. They're just sitting somewhere. They don't care whether to warm up or because it's not their turn. So why would you warm up if you're not ready to go into the pitch?
What are you warming up for?
What are you warming up for? So why this kissing and romancing and all that? So before you get to the pitch, you are even dead. Yes. So you don't need to
You've
warm
outplayed
up.
yourself.
Yes. You don't need to warm up.
You've outplayed yourself.
I think the conclusion, we looked at life as an egg. It looks so nice to play with, but if care is not taken, it falls. It is impossible to put it together after it is broken. And so if you look at it, it just tells us that we should be very careful of what we do. Because once you kiss, you get any infection, sometimes it might go a long way to affect you. So we should be very careful about it.
And especially with the virus, when you get it, it's for life.
It's for life.
That's all. There's nothing to do again.
Yes.
Great. I've enjoyed all of you. It's been amazing. Please do go grab yourself a copy of this book. It says Kissing and Your Health. Kissing and Your Health. It's written by Evans Ofori-Appiah, Ezekiel Oti-Boadi, Baah Richard Kwabena, and Cindy Ofori-Appiah. It's an exciting book. Please go grab yourself a copy. I recommend it for young people. I really recommend it for young people. Cindy recommends it for everybody. You know, queen mothers, stakeholders, parents, you know, everybody, teachers as well. All right. So this has been a show. I've enjoyed. And we have a date, me and you. We have a date. On your wedding day, I'm coming. Listen, whether you invite me or not, I'm coming. Okay. So let me quickly say thank you to Zainu Laundry Services. Their number is 054-590-665. Let me say thank you to Ama Lipsy for my makeup. Her number is 057-150-3343. Justice Appiah is happiness with hot news. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.